South.
Hey,
Guess we should bring the props down.
this and that, you know. Hey, you know, down on the coast for a while, but hey, somebody else's soul, man. Hey, somebody else's. So, Jonathan Dill.
Where the hell have you been?
Sam Scuzz is getting mugged on a Miami street.
How about a love scene, guys? How about a love scene?
I've been thinking about dropping out, you know.
Really?
Yeah.
That's good for you. I dropped out last year.
Yeah. And this Dulcie.
I'm famous. It really
I just flew in from Hollywood. If you want my autograph, you just line up and talk. Is it really on your recording?
Dude.
Oh.
Say something.
Dude.
Just having party at my house tonight.
We heard that already. Get out of it, John.
I'd just like to say that this has been a beautiful experience for me, and it was just beautiful. And here is Dennis giving us his words of wisdom. Speak.
Oh, words of wisdom. I have one thing to say, that Sally can ride the pony.
Is this from the Golden Bough?
Practically a quote from it. You wouldn't believe. Yeah.
Direct quote.
Direct quote. Want food? Okay.
I saw you.
Is this thing on?
Let's have a love scene with Jody.
Hemorrhoidal. Hemorrhoidal.
Practice. We're gonna practice. Come on.
Hemorrhoidal.
Hemorrhoidal.
I need this for black.
Is that it? No, I was so tired. I just went to sleep.
Michelle, in comments, I said, please don't come by. He's like, I said, you met Dennis. You know, we were hanging out, you know, we were talking.
All right,
Look, he's making porn.
Okay. It ain't over yet. You don't get to celebrate until that happens, okay? All right, now, I want this stuff as organized as it can be so we can start a run through at about 1/4 after. It's now about 5 after. Okay, so although I love the fact that you relax and I want you to enjoy, we got to do some work here, okay? Go get it.
Try to get dressed. You come here one more time and you're 90, and I swear. How's a little bit small?
Wait a minute. Michelle. Your personal interview.
How are you? It's my friend Jonathan. Have you met
No,
Jonathan?
we met Jonathan.
Oh, come back. Joe.
You don't have to press anything. Just let it run.
Man, we're all going to the convention.
Are you going to have party?
Yeah. Billy.
Joe.
Well, bless my soul, what's wrong with me?
Yeah.
I went on a 7-day hunger strike when Elvis died.
And
Bill
he's the
Benny,
king of rock and
Red
roll.
Straw. I'm the king of
It's,
rock and roll. Chopped
Channel.
Channel. Not me.
Billy probably has.
So what's happening, Big? Billy has what?
Garfield.
Take Garfield home. Are you implying that I statutorily raped Garfield?
Who did Jody?
What? I'm changing.
Joe.
Face is here.
Oh,
Face is
oh,
So make sure you're peeling. Peel like a grape.
You're like a grape.
Watch Jody. Oh, I would die. That'd be something else.
That's perfect. Joe, you can do this trip.
Please get in focus. Put the video camera away now.
What a hand.
Hell yeah, mine. I still can't remember it.
Andrea, come here.
What?
Come here. No, come here. You want to give a personal interview?
No thanks. Smile. Smile at the camera. We're roomies. I'm materialistic. This girl's getting married. 2 more days. Forget it. We're gonna tape this. We're gonna look back. We're gonna say, oh.
I'm going to edit this whole thing, so it'll only be...
He's not gonna edit it.
Oh, yeah.
He's gonna leave all the terrible parts in.
No, the terrible parts might be the best parts, though.
Are you guys?
Hi,
going-
Mary.
Don't make fun of me. You're making fun of me. Woo! Oh, this is the dress I was wearing, but I'm not gonna take it off. Otherwise, you're not gonna take it off.
Camera
Ever?
shy.
You're gonna like.
She's trying to hide. Come on, give a personal interview. Come on.
Are you guys,
Are you really getting married in
Wait a minute.
Joe, can you edit this?
It's okay, I'm
Just
gonna...
the way it is.
How you doing, Joe?
I'm doing all right. How are you doing?
Pretty good.
Tell me about your marriage.
Well, it happens this Sunday at 2 p.m. at the church.
I
and
thought tomorrow.
No, Sunday.
Yeah.
Then, from there, we go to our reception place at the North Coast Country Club in Manhasset. And then, after the wedding, we'll be going to the Garden City Hotel. And then we're catching a flight at 10 a.m. the next morning to St. Martin and Antigua. And I am dying. I can't wait.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
See you later.
Nice to know you.
Chris. A personal interview, Chris?
Personally, I just think this really is on such short notice. I can't be a star today. Yes, you could go in my baby.
Where was the baby?
Enough with the personal interview. I'm not ready. It's right on.
Mish, did I get you yet?
No.
Do you want to give a personal interview?
Do I want what?
Personal
Sure. Anything.
Around.
Chris, as soon as he's done with the tape, he's just going to leave it on pause.
How many did you get? None.
How did you do that? Joe, how did you know?
The camera's right at
It's not the time to be camera shy.
I am very
the beginning of the common circumstance.
You brought 20 cats. Yeah, because you can wait. Plus, I have like a fat leg. Really got out of Hey, babes. Here, Jody. Keep dieting. I would. You would? Some people smile, Michelle.
Worth it.
You don't have to talk to the camera.
Why do you
Just
think
talk.
diets
This
are
is
worth
gonna be
it,
fun.
Michelle?
For husbands.
That's right, you have to
How
look
come,
good.
Michelle?
No, for yourself. To feel good about yourself.
That's it.
Some people feel good by eating a dozen donuts.
Yes, I do.
And then you feel like crap afterwards. I do.
So what's wrong with me?
Back up.
Sam, this goes. Well, you know, I've been, out on the coast for a while.
You love that line.
But, I've been laying back.
Hey, baby, you want a good time?
I've been whizzing and banging while you guys were hanging,
Huh,
man.
baby? Is that my last fling before I get married?
Stop. No,
Sorry,
I'm gonna use
Mike,
this
I'm only
as-
teasing. I'm only teasing, Mike.
Listen,
How you doing?
you're getting a copy of this, so.
No, I'm not, because if my Mike
Are you really filming
How
that?
you doing, Clara?
If Mike hears this, he'll never know it's from me. Sam, you scud.
Sam the Scuds with even Clara. Menage a trois. Till the end.
Better edit. I don't think he is.
Are those people?
I think they're a
Keep working. Let's have some laughter. Ha ha ha. Terrible. Let's have some applause. Very good. Okay. We're going to start. Have a great time and enjoy. Folks, everybody set? Everybody know where the props are? Yes? 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 Are you going to be good?
Hubba hubba, stick tight, hubba hubba! Yeah! Question 2, way to go, hubba hubba! It is a cry of triumph emitted by the Berber tribesmen when they catch a chicken buried up to its neck in the sand as they gallop by.
Don't come out, stay back!
He's excited for seminarian.
He can't believe God wants us to have a 5 and 18 record.
Outlet pass, come on, what are you doing? Will someone tell me what you're doing?
Pretty amazing, we're only 7 points down.
Congratulations, Suzanne.
Did you ever think when you were 19, a hunky-looking young minister would be screaming at his bride? Hubba hubba! Which big for a race so I could get in the game. What are you, crazy, rooting against the team?
I'm not rooting against the team. I just like to get out there so I don't have to hear you yelling hubba hubba.
Say that face, my team. Watch the back door. Zone, zone. No, on the other side.
Rebound, get it up in the air! Good!
Driving me crazy. Watch the press.
What's the nosebleed?
I think it's broken. Really?
It's the third time this season.
Oh, it's come a long way, baby.
Yeah, I'm
Ice Age by Abby Hoffman.
Who's he?
I'm doing a report on the 60s.
He'll never put you in. You read on the bench.
He'll never put me in anyway.
Come on, get hot, get a
He'll never put me in anyway. I made my point. Anyway, it's the last game of the season.
Who is that? To what player is that?
How have you made your point if you've never been in a game?
I integrated the team.
Baloney.
What baloney?
You're just taking up space. You're not a player. You're taking up space a woman athlete should have.
Foul her, that's right.
What about her? Put her on the men's team.
Put her on the men's team? Get serious. There's nobody on the squad, including Becca out there, who could even play on the men's team.
That's the same sexist attitude that made me do this.
There's a difference between sexism and facts, which is eternally lost on your knee-jerk liberals.
No fighting, kids.
Sport, in case you hadn't noticed, is based on competition. The administration forced you on us. The administration forced you on us to get... The administration forced you on us to cool out the idiot controversy you started, which is patronizing and double reverse sexism.
Double reverse sexism, this is a serious charge.
You guys shut up and get into the game.
What game? We're down 14 points already.
Come on, Coach, tell him to knock it off.
Coaching this team is a psychological equivalent of suicide.
What about him? What about him? He's taking up space a woman athlete should have.
There were no women applicants.
Mrs. Hodges.
Mrs. Hodges is the house mother for the Tridal. She's 71 years old.
That's ageism.
He knows basketball. She knows hors d'oeuvres. It should be based on quality, and that, my friend, would let you out.
If it's completely based on quality, there should only be one basketball team.
There's a physiological difference between women and men.
God, Mary Lou, don't let your fiancé find out.
So you're admitting at least a physical male superiority.
I said different.
And based on that difference, there should be two teams, and quality should be the measuring stick.
You know what this is? It's apartheid.
Interesting. I started out today in a 3-2 zone. I ended up in South Africa.
We can't have a sport without relatively equal competition. And is it apartheid that welterweights do not fight heavyweights?
That's not the point. There are no women boxers.
Oh, yes, there are. I saw them on cable.
There are no good women boxers.
They're perfectly good if they're boxing women.
Jordan, get over to the timers table.
The timers
You're in
table?
for Becca.
I can't play basketball. I'm a political science major.
Del Castro plays basketball. He's got a great jump shot.
The basic idea is to get the little ball through the metal.
Good going, Becca, baby.
Time's in.
23 seconds
Defense,
left.
get your hands up.
Can you believe that?
He stole it, drive.
Unbelievable.
Run! Don't look behind you.
Oh, man.
Meets reality.
You're supposed to shoot the ball, not run into the pole.
You all right? I think he's apologizing to the pole. Is that a photographer? I think that's a photographer.
Where? Right. Now that's really depressing.
Why?
We played 24 games, like 1,000 minutes of basketball, 1 billion potential images, and the only reporter who ever shows up takes a picture of the one man on the floor who runs into a basket support.
Poor baby. I think he's looking for his contact.
Actually, I think he lost his tooth.
Come on, Mary Lou. Ouch. Well, maybe I'll take him out for a Coke later. Well, another day at the office. We're losing by 22.
I'm the laughing stock of Mary McColley.
I wonder if historically moments of social significance have always felt this silly to the participants at the time.
Hubba hubba, Jordan. Hubba hubba, Jordan.
I think that's going to be his name from now on. How about it, Jordan?
Why, look you now! How unworthy a thing you would make of me! You would play upon me! You would seem to know my stops! You would pluck out the heart of my mystery! You would sound me from my lowest note to the top of my confidence! Love, do you think I'm easier to be played on than a pipe?
Hamlet, right?
Right.
How come you always win the boys' part?
Because they've got all the best lines. You know what women do in plays. Fall in love, get seduced, commit suicide, and listen to the men say all the best lines. I can't believe you're going.
Yep, I would have been the first in my family to get a master's.
You're really going to cut hair?
Side by side with my daddy.
How come he won't stay?
Hasn't got it.
I thought all barbers were rich.
Stylists are rich. Barbers cut hair in Music Bowl, New York.
Invite me to the wedding, will you? Cross my heart.
What's it gonna be like?
The best you can get for under $100.
Tail, cake.
A double pop-top ceremony.
Sit down.
Whoa! Married to death, you're white as a sheet.
Sit down. Shut up.
Your mother didn't tell you not to interrupt a conversation from congenital implications.
Beer left over there. It was right by my car, right by it. God meant us to have you swallow it.
So what's to be so hyped up about? A lot of money? What?
Sit.
I have to pass.
Sit.
I thought you didn't drink beer.
Swallow belongs to Teddy Leonard.
Who? That little pipsqueak guy? The one who hangs around with Peter by himself reading Alfred North Whitehead so he'll know he's serious?
From Joni's class?
About this high. If you held him up to the light, he'd be transparent.
So what she would have with that done?
Ordered her to a $50 French dinner and dragged her to some documentary film on laser technology.
Right.
Too shy to talk to her?
That's the one.
So?
Read this.
No damn kidding!
So tell me.
Read it.
This can't be right. The kid dresses like Lawrence Welk. I mean, he's okay, but just kind of a nebbish. His daddy invented frozen orange juice?
The Nevish is an only child. He's heir to a couple of $100 million.
Well, good for him. Maybe he'll be able to get a date.
We're the only ones who know.
Listen, his secret is safe with me.
Don't slip the beer, okay? I study.
Any one of us could have him.
I'm afraid I'd be cut by his brace.
I'm not kidding.
Kidding. What is this, a movie about 1940s chorus girls?
Think about it. Don't put a label on it. Think about it.
So you're serious?
Serious? The will's probably in probate. That means in maybe 13 months he'll have $200 million. Have you ever watched him? Always alone and doing what?
Are you writing a thesis on this guy?
What does he do all the time?
All the time.
Where's herringbone sports coat?
Stares at women. This guy is sexually desperate. He's 20 years old. He's been too shy all his life. 100 to 1, he's never touched one. And worse than that, he wants one imponderable thing. He wants to be loved for himself. If anybody finds out he's rich, it'll never, never, ever happen. He wants somebody to love him for the nebbish that he is.
Okay, so take him.
I don't need him. I'll be a pediatric allergist, remember? A doctor. People marry me for money. Plus, I have the trust fund. Plus, I have doting parents. Plus, I'm driving a Corvette.
Congratulations! You've just won our Let Me Cake Award. Have another beer.
I'm giving it to you. Me, the goose who lays the golden eggs. Savvy, blink your eyes twice and catch my drift, ladies. I ain't kidding, roomies. This is one of those moments that can change your life. We're the only ones who know. We call him up, we're nice to him, he comes over, he asks you out, you go, again he asks, again you go. You take your time, in maybe 2 months you do some heavy petting. Instant marriage proposal.
Yuck, Rose, yuck.
Deepest India. I mean, really. Listen, if he dies, so I have to throw myself on his funeral pyre?
$200 million. $200 million. Stack it in 10 so you can fill the Astrodome. The interest income would be over $2 million a year. You want to be an actress? Produce the film. Hire Robert Redford. You want barbers? Buy a couple of hundred. Remember law school you couldn't pay for? How about Harvard? Buy a house in Cambridge. Live in health. Vacation in Tibet. Fly me twice a week for tea and petticoats. $200 million.
If I didn't know you were paranoid schizophrenic, I would think you were a Tupperware salesman.
You don't have your price?
What a yucky thing to say.
You don't have your price?
I'm engaged, Nutso.
Dump him.
Is this a joke or what?
Hold it all.
I'm in love.
You were in love last year.
That was different.
6 times.
Okay, 6 times.
3 weeks ago, you went to the
For coffee.
Right, coffee. Your first marriage should have lasted more than 2 years if you put in a natural history museum.
Easy.
You take him.
I'm afraid I'm not that cynical.
Want to end up in Hoosick Falls, New York?
I won't.
You don't have a dime, Christian. Your family doesn't have a dime. You wrote the scholarships until they gave out. You're going to end up being a $1.25 barber.
I'm afraid it's a little too late in the century to turn into a courtesan.
I'm afraid it's a little too late in the century to turn to a barber.
Knock it off.
Take him. Come on, get a divorce in 2 years. Settle for practically nothing. $2 million in the house. Be anything. Marry anybody. Go anywhere. Don't feed me this romantic, I'm too good for this, I'm a powerful woman crap. This isn't another one of those materialist, spiritual, self-expanding, liberated bull sessions. This is millions of dollars, cold cash on the barrelhead. I already called him.
Teddy, what's this?
Teddy, what's this? Be here in maybe 5 minutes. You don't have to invent the electric car, cure the cold, find yourself. None of it. It's gonna happen this once and never happen again. It's beyond cosmopolitan. Figure out who you are later. Figure out who you are later. Figure out what you believe later. Sell out and praise the Lord. Don't tell me you're too damn dumb to figure this out.
Could you look at him in the morning?
In the morning, everybody looks terrible.
What about him? What about his feelings?
He'll love it. Come on, he's been waiting for it for years. Look me in the face. When it's over, he'll kiss you goodbye and buy Jackie Kennedy Onassis.
You are really a monster.
Don't kid me.
And if you don't do it, somebody else will. They'll be lined up from here to Nome, Alaska. And what's your responsibility to yourself? Our responsibility is to our potential. 50% of all American marriages end up in divorce anyway. And what's given as the chief cause? Financial problems, no kidding. And you're doing him a disservice? Come on, he's pining away out there. Sits with his back to the cafeteria wall, drinking black coffee and wishing he wasn't alone. I mean, you aren't hard in cases or something. You can't tell a book by its cover and all that. He's bright. He's a gentleman. Joni says he practically threw himself over the pedal so she wouldn't get wet. I mean, I grant you he's short, shy, and myopic, but he's a man among men. What he can do for you, Superman can't do. And by way of comparison, how high does anything else we've been mixed up with? Your fiancé, Margaret? How many bloods of Bloody Marys have we spent while you agonized? I will, I won't, I will, I can't. I love him, I don't. We don't have the same interests. He's cute. Come on, face it. Prince Andrew won't show up.
Not him.
Your carriage waits without. No, no, don't push, don't shove. I have a way to solve this. You guys call it. Better to regret it.
I can't do this. How can I do this?
One and only one chance. Tail.
Oh, what the hell? Heads.
The subways aren't scary at all. Mind you, nobody uses them after dark except in groups, but I'm not out much in the evenings. I've been dating this terrific guy on and off. I met him one night when I was standing room at the Met. Now don't be upset with me. He's married and has 3 children. But the oldest girl is just wonderful. Sometimes we do things together like the zoo or Central Park. She's a couple of years older than I am, so she's really showed me the ropes in the city.
How old is he?
I had to move out of that West Side apartment because the girl from my roommate's service committed suicide.
Suicide?
Well, I mean, she didn't die, but she cut her wrist and it kind of got her a little down. Got her down. No job in publishing yet, but I found some daytime work with a service called Clean Jeans. It's a great idea. A lot of executives don't have time to do their laundry, so we go twice a week and do it for them, right at their apartment houses, fold it and put it away and everything. I love the girls I'm working with, except for a few who are a little dykey. But that's not too big of a hassle. You want to hear any more of this?
Why not? It's real.
Give my love to Ellen and Jeannie and everybody. Keeping my fingers crossed that come June, some of you will take a bite out of the Big Apple. I do know some boys where you can really get it on with some smooth types.
Ooh.
I noticed advertising guys really put the move on us innocent New Jersey girls. Love to all, Carol. Well, that was good reading. There are dirt and sticks in my coffee. Crunchy coffee. So this is camping. Well, it could have been worse. You could have forced me to be a vegetarian.
Jogging.
God, jogging, all that banging, all the cells bouncing around, cells jarred loose. In 2 or 3 years, you'd probably end up as a Republican.
Hey, I'm a Republican.
How many miles do you do a day?
Is the fire out?
Nearly.
I figured with all this physical discomfort, you'd at least see stars.
Overcast, Marge.
Oh, God, rain. Hey, Ellen, you're the queen of camping. What do you do when it rains?
Well, if you're a Catholic, you offer it up. The rest of us just get wet. I love being out here. No exams, no parents, no miserable, rotten, unsensitive, caring fiancés, no impenetrable future, no declining job market, no sexist attitudes. Just treat.
Speaking of sexist attitudes, how is your uncaring, insensitive fiancé?
He bought me a Cuisinart.
And an apron?
You two are just awful. He's perfectly nice, just a little 19th century.
Look, do you realize the tidal wave's on the horizon? And the next year it's out of the womb and it's the real world. We pick jobs, neighborhoods, men, brands of coffee. Gives me the shakes. Do you know what my mother thinks I am tonight?
Staying over with your brother on the night of sibling rivalry. Good advice.
Nope. With Ben.
You're kidding. I thought sex before marriage gave her diarrhea.
No, she hates Ben, his music, and his puke on the nukes politics so much that she decided the only remedy would be for me to sleep with him until the marriage
magic's gone.
And?
And she's right. He is a creep. He eats chocolate-covered marshmallows, reads comic books, and blow-dries his hair.
Yeah.
In any case, she'd rather I was running through the Kama Sutra with Ben than providing a late-night snack for the bears.
There are no bears at 8 miles here. Tuesday nights are on time for their bowling league. Parents are a mess, aren't they? They have this view of women in roles. It's like a mile to the right of VFW. I want a non-traditional
There's
wedding.
no such thing as a non-traditional wedding. He gets a wife, you get a Cuisinart. That's how it works.
Well, you do what, Marge?
Hey, don't get irritated.
No, really, well, you do what?
Well, I teach and write and get mildly famous, lunch with beautiful men who get high on my freedom and respect my person.
Right. There's no more powerful aphrodisiac than a public high school teaching career. And on that salary, you can only afford one lunch a year, so I hope you make it count.
At least I'll have a career instead of a liberal education.
On the other hand, I will have a home and children instead of a nondescript career and a counterproductive educational system.
Anybody want a toke?
You'll have a home. It'll allow you the luxury of your brain atrophy in a traditional role.
That's really rotten.
Oh, hey, come on, guys. Groove on nature. Be one with the universe. Plus, I could use the sleep.
Sorry.
Young women a little edgy. Young women a little nervous.
Not me.
Jeannie, you're drugged out.
Maybe. I prefer to think I'm born to float.
Born to float? You're so laid back, you're practically laid out.
Listen, I did float last summer. It was great. Work 3 weeks, travel 3 weeks. Work 3 weeks, travel 3 weeks. Hit 5 states. I met a lot of groovy people. Filled my head up, grew, changed, took some risks. I loved it.
A cocktail waitress in 5 states? That's a lot of net stockings.
Think it'll look as good at 40?
Your cells turn over every 7 years. That's 3 lifetimes from now.
There's something in this damn sack.
Everybody will want one.
I'm so uncomfortable, it's practically sensuous. Plus, I'm scared.
It's that there are no bears.
It's not bears, it's life.
Oh, life.
Sure you don't want to toke?
Hey, listen. Carol gets a master's degree in journalism, and in 8 months skyrockets straight to the top as a laundress. Remember when you were little and used to get scared?
I always thought the furniture woke up when I went to sleep. I had this morbid fear of being eaten by chairs.
Being little was terrific. Somebody would always be there to make things better.
My mom and dad had a song. If I woke up or anything, God, they'd run in. Always both of them.
That's great.
And they'd turn on the nightlight.
God, nightlight?
It had this little bear jumping.
The nightlight?
Yeah.
When I was little, I had a corn husk doll. It was about this big. Did you ever see one? I loved it right down to the dust.
After I yelled at something, Mom and Dad would come in, they'd sit on each side of me, and they'd sing this song. They'd just repeat it over and over again. I just dripped, you know?
Music to soothe the savage chairs, eh, Jeannie?
Too bad they didn't eat my mother.
We could all take a bite out of the Big Apple and get some real smooth appetizing time. It would take the pressure off.
What was the song?
What song?
The song your parents sang, nutsy.
Oh, let me see. Rock-a-bye, baby, the cradle is green. Daddy's a nobleman, mother's a queen. Betty's a lady who wears a gold ring. And Jimmy's a drummer who drums for the king.
One more time.
Rock-a-bye, baby, the cradle is green. Daddy's a nobleman, mother's a queen. Betty's a lady who wears a gold ring. And Jimmy's a drummer who drums for the king.
Okay, now I think, what's that street?
Oh, who knows? Whatever it is, it's bound to be unpronounceable.
Erdisher. It's Erdisher. Okay, now I think we go down Sophia, that one over there, and eventually we get down to Mayakovsky, and straight down that leads us to the Danube.
I could kill myself. There's no more bubble gum. How can I travel in Eastern Europe without bubble gum?
It's sort of like a J. Is that possible? Does Hungary have blue jays?
I don't believe it. We've been walking for 9 hours. My brain is mush, and my feet are killing me. And you are bird watching?
Europe isn't all statuary and hashish, Teresa. See, flora and fauna. Right. Flora and fauna. Where's Peppy?
Yakking with that guy back there.
She really oughtn't to do that.
Do what?
Pick up strange men.
Teresa, it's Europe. If you want to talk to a man here, you have to talk to a strange one.
What about her?
Oh, terrific. I'm traveling with a senior from St. John's University who thinks herpes is communicated through conversation.
Is that guy Hungarian?
Well, he's got a weird accent. He's either from here or Newark.
Come on, Peppy, we gotta hump it or bump it.
Just a sec.
Rest break. I need to give my feet time to grow back.
Look, it's still a hike to the Danube, but then we have to find a place to crash.
Stephanie, you promised no more dormitories. The sheets aren't clean, there are fleas, and some damn Australian keeps playing Eddie Rabbit songs on the guitar all night.
If we stay in the dorms, we'll have enough bucks for 3 months. Otherwise, we'll last 8 weeks.
I want a real bed, a real lamp, and a real hanger. In Hungary, you're supposed to eat deviled carp and drink full blood burgundy. We eat cabbage and drink bottled water. I would rather have 6 unforgettable, civilized weeks than 3 months in your version of the gulag, eating whatever bugs and vermin we can catch in our cells.
She has a point.
We agreed we could make it on $15 a day apiece.
Stephanie, that was a 1953 guidebook. It thought India was still a British colony.
Allow me to make my point clear. Tonight, I am checking into the Budapest Hilton. I am going to have a shower, a sauna, a steam bath, and if I can still walk, I will find the jacuzzi. It will be air conditioned. I will stand naked in the air conditioning until I catch pneumonia. And then I will put on a dress. You remember dresses. And eat by candlelight, listening to gypsy violins. In the morning, I will eat 10 or 12 scrambled eggs and have a cup of coffee and not have to strain through my teeth. And then I will meet you in time for the Danube folk tour.
Hi, everybody. This is Layush. Layush, this is everybody.
Oh, we have names, actually. I'm Margot.
Many pieces.
Many pleases?
Layush is just fabulous. We've been having a great time. He speaks great English. Sock it to him, Layush.
The flowers in the pot. Mr. Brown is out of town. Sally can ride the pony.
Great, huh?
He sounds like an avant-garde play.
He says I can stay at his house.
What?
It's the ultimate in European travel, right? I've been invited into a home, to dinner.
Not to dinner, Peppy. For dinner.
A rolling stone don't gather few moss.
See? He knows all about the Rolling Stones.
Your sacred mother said if I let you out of my sight, she would administer to me the torture of the 1,000 cuts.
Come on, don't be a fascist tour guide.
He's got his hands all over you.
It's my own want. They're emotional people.
My all want looks a lot like the Hampton Hots.
Cool out, Stephanie. I'll meet you in the morning.
Hold it! The whole idea was to travel together, am I right? Share expenses, safety in numbers, really get to know each other. Share experiences, really get tight. So what's going on?
Revolts of the prom queens. See? See? Runner-up in the Miss Kew Gardens contest play contact sports with Hungarian octopus. See, dimpled daughter of computer chip magnate, eat gourmet goulash in Hilton Nightery.
You are having a very positive chest.
Frankly, that's the nicest thing anyone has said to me.
Layush. Layush!
You talking?
Yes, I'm talking. We all together. We all stay same place.
Stephanie, he speaks Hungarian, not pidgin English.
You can come next night.
I don't think you know. Come here for a minute.
Stephanie, the kid has a family, a mommy and a daddy. He doesn't live alone. He lives at home.
How do you know that?
This is Eastern Europe. Teenagers don't have apartments. Housing is in short supply. He probably lives with aunts, uncles, and grandparents all in the same living space.
She's a baby.
You haven't heard of rites of passage, I presume?
Yes, but...
No buts. That's what Europe is for. There have been more dangerous social experiments than Margot staying alone at the Hilton or Pepe sleeping with 6.3 Hungarians per square foot of living space.
Time to break the huddle, guys. Delay of game. 5 yards. Tweet.
All right, if you guys are splitting up, we need a rendezvous. How about the IBUSC?
What's IBUSC?
State touring organization, right, Steph?
Right.
There's bound to be one at the Hilton.
Better yet,
who say neato don't need them. Bye, guys. Love you. Don't worry. I took self-defense courses in 3 languages. Come on, ladies. Do your worst.
I am meeting you with much hope for profanity.
Here's mud in your eye. Isn't that sweet? The Hulk meets the cheerleader.
If her mother finds out, she'll kill me.
If she doesn't start having a few experiences, she's gonna grow up to be Minnie Mouse. Anybody care to join me at the Hilton? Nah, Stephanie will just bed down at the leper colony as usual. Okay, I see a hotel down there with a taxi ride. See you both in the morning. Don't be morose, Stephanie. Even Napoleon occasionally lost control of the troops. See you tomorrow. Bye. Well, Dr. Livingston, it's just me and you.
From what I can figure out, there's a bus we can catch down in Ragozzi's.
Oh, how many Herodas?
That was Czechoslovakia. Here it's foreigns, 20 to the dollar.
Come on, you look a little down. What's the matter?
No matter what you say, it's dumb for us to split up. We stayed together for 3 weeks and it's been perfect. No problems.
You know what I think, tough guy? I think you're the one who's afraid to be alone.
Well, thanks a damn whole lot. Really a crappy thing to say. Thanks a lot.
Don't get riled, Wonder Woman. Just think about it.
Well, it's a bunch of baloney. I mean, what makes you say that? It really gets me mad.
All right, whatever you say. Listen, I'm gonna go check out that embroidery shop we passed.
Well, it's coming. The buses run on the quarter hour.
Oh, wait a minute. I need some film. You hit the embroidery shop. I'll go find a street kiosk.
I can use the film too.
Shoot.
What?
I left my dark glasses at the Theater Museum. Yeah, I bet I did. You go get me 2 a slide film, and I'll meet you back at the Minimalist Leagues. Can't be cool without my shades.
You'll never find what you need, Teresa. Come on, I'll show you.
Stephanie.
What?
I rest my case. You are afraid to spend half an hour alone.
I am not afraid. I'm trying to help you out.
Whatever you say. If the shoe fits, wear it. Or as they say in gay old Budapest, a rolling stone doth gather few moss. Don't be afraid, Stephanie. The stone lions don't bite.
I am not afraid. I am not afraid.
Free at last! Free at last! Free at last!
Everybody's gone out there.
I feel like a big black cloud.
Where's even Sharon?
Still trying to ditch their parents, probably.
Did you catch Eve's mom? Pink hat, pink dress, pink purse, ever-loving pink spike heels.
A flamingo in Penguin Land. You brought the champagne, right? I thought you were bringing the champagne. You're kidding me. What I care about champagne, remember over at your place, Alma, Ricky said he'd bring the champagne. No, I said I'd bring the champagne glasses.
Said he's bringing the champagne glass.
You're kidding me, right?
Outstanding. Because boy is a baker, boy is a few. We get together for a final toast, a little celebratory leave taking. Akiva Smine, our Harvard Law School candidate, can't even remember to bring the champagne. I brought a can of Mad. It's not the same thing.
I shall commit ritual suicide by eating my diploma.
Outstanding. Just outstanding.
Hey, guys! Oh!
Some of us aren't guys. Most of us aren't guys.
Some of us who are guys aren't guys.
Oh, man, remember that? What? Dave and Drow.
Junior year at Baker, he got all dolled up in his mom's stuff, got that dumb blonde wig from Clara, and went down to Planned Parenthood and asked for birth control pills. Yeah, this real matronly type, dead white, and said I'd have to get permission from my parents. Ta-da!
You got your t-shirt.
Hey, it's de rigueur. I mean, what do you mean, nobody else wore theirs? I mean, have we no history? Are our exploits written on the sand? Guys, we made it. Don't you guys get it? We have made it. Hey, that was something new up tonight. Always been a cheap date.
It's such a thrill.
Get the glasses. There's nothing to put in the glasses. That's the same kind of limited imagination that's kept you out of graduate school. The need to make a living has kept me out of graduate school. Glasses, not excuses.
It'll really weird me out not to see you every day.
please. How many people are going to graduate school? How many graduate schools do we have? How many captains of industry?
Oh, I really do need a drink.
No debauchery, we're doing the demographics.
Well, I don't like my demographics.
Okay, are we all ready for the memorial toast?
There is nothing to drink.
Don't be rude. Our waitress will be right over to your table.
I'll serve. Hi, I'm your buddy Eve.
There is no champagne.
That's the recession for you.
You know, everyone seems to know when to do. We going home to the supermarket. We going, Dad, to the ball game. We going, Jimmy, to my girlfriend. We going, Clara. Gee, I don't know. Oh.
That's better than doing what you don't want to do.
You know you love managing stuff.
Oh, come on. Going to luncheonette really means me. Oh, a little more oatmeal in those burgers, Sally Sue. Tastes too much like meat.
Dave, what are you doing?
Absent friends.
Oh, don't do that.
Well, it's the final days of the baker's dozen. Gotta have the ghosts at the table.
Oh, yeah.
To Ellen and Jake, who got engaged in the 9th grade, pregnant in the 10th grade, married in the 11th grade, now have 3 children, no diploma, and 2 psychiatrists, and 1 divorce proceeding.
The tragic tale of a prom romance.
To Billy, state diving champion, absent-minded, but the best of us all. Did an unparalleled triple gainer at the quarry, but just forgot to come up for air. Mr. Poetry in Motion.
To Billy.
To Billy.
To Billy.
To Sam the Scuzz, chopped and channeled, king of rock and roll. Took a 7-day hunger strike when Elvis died. Last heard of selling reds, bennies, snow, straw, sacred mushrooms, and the bad seed on the Sunset Strip.
The black sheep, but a hell of a kisser.
A hell of a kisser.
Like Laura, darling. I never knew.
To Little Willie.
How y'all doing?
Yeah.
How you doing, Clark?
I'm fine.
Oh, no kidding. This is terrific. It's great. Hey, what you been up to?
I'm much. Okay if I have a glass?
Oh, sure. 1923 was a great year for air. Heard your mom died, Clark.
Yes, she is.
She was an okay lady. So I just kind of, wanted to wish you guys, the best. Stuff like that. So anyway, man.
So, thanks for coming.
Sure, well, no sweat, man. No sweat. So, what's been up? Bunch of jobs, stuff like that. Out on the coast for a while, but somebody else has seen, so I was just hanging out. So, I went down to Florida. That place, God, I mean, you gotta see. All along the beaches, there's these ice trucks lined up. I mean, ice trucks. There's all these corpses wash up every day. I mean, really a lot of weight down there. A lot of weight. Just a bad night, man. Bad night. So I kind of, wondered if you guys were making it or what.
We're making it, Sam.
Great, yeah, making it, shaking it, right?
Good, Sam.
Hey, I guess I got a good blow dry or something. You guys looking good in your robes, right? Right. Great, man. Not my style, but great night. So, you guys know I was married?
No.
No? You guys didn't know that? Ellie Rubidoux. You remember her at Baker when we were freshmen? Let me tell you something. Don't take the 10 pounds. No way. Get married when you're 40 or something. 40, 50. I mean, you know what I'm married to? Alimony. That's what I'm married to. So, just a little advice from Sam the Scuzz, So, you win a few, you lose a few, right? So, how'd I get off on that?
Well, I don't know, everybody was...
Yeah, I know. Look, you guys, I mean this sincerely, you guys have a great life. Knock 'em dead, Sam the Scuzz. The baker's dozen, right? So, I gotta go, see some guy on some business, So I'll just, I just wanted to be here for the guy. Didn't mean to put the show on you guys.
Bye, Sam.
Bye, Clark. See you guys around, man. knock them dead.
Guess that's what you call a commencement address.
Wow.
To the baker's dozen.
To the baker's dozen.
No turning back.
No turning back.
No
turning back.
You have to know your Greek alphabet like this. Alpha, beta, gamma, delta, alpha, eta, zeta.
So, would that have been 7th grade or 8th? Mark. Mark.
What? Oh, sorry, Teddy. This stuff is absolutely driving me nuts. Christ, you think they take it a little slow at first, but not these guys. 2 weeks into the semester and they're out for blood. Sorry, what were you saying?
You know, back when we were in junior high, there was this one day we were running 100, and this guy, Johnny Scott Taylor, I can't remember which, he was really into it. We were doing time trials, remember? Come on, you don't remember that? Well, anyway, this guy, Johnny Scott or Taylor, he gets down in the sprinter's position, right, with this look on his face, like he's gonna do it in like 3 seconds or something. And about 10 strides into it, going like hell, his pecker jumps out of his jog. Man, he just stopped dead. I mean, everybody was laughing their asses off at how he was kind of like flapping around, you know, before he stopped. Christ, even Coach Chuck laughed.
Right. Christ, was he meant that kid. And the girls were right in the next field playing hockey or something.
Right, giggling like crazy.
God, wasn't that Davenport?
Oh, no, God. Davenport was the fat one with those huge pimples on his back.
And one eyebrow, Jesus,
right.
Yeah.
Man, we sure had our share of Johnnies, huh? Even 2 Marks, you and Kessel, 2 Allens, and 1 Teddy. So, come on, was that Johnny Scott or Johnny Taylor?
Teddy, I really can't remember. Oh, my God. Oh, shit. Look at the time. I'm going to be late. Damn it. Teddy, maybe I'll remember later, Teddy. Where the hell have you been anyway? Haven't seen you all semester.
Oh, you know, I've been around. Some. I'm thinking about dropping out.
Yeah? Man, I wish I had your guts. I'll probably be in school for life. I'm going pre-law next year. They can have this economic stuff. Let me know how you're doing, Ted. Take it easy, Ted.
So, hey, there they are, Joe and Flo, joined at the lips as usual. So, how you guys doing?
Oh, fine.
Fine.
And how are you? Not so good. Pretty lousy, if you want to know. You know, I'm thinking about dropping out.
Guess what? We're getting married.
Whoa!
What?
You can't tell everybody. You can't invite everybody to the wedding.
I don't care. I want everybody to know.
Flo, you better not.
I don't care.
Flo, you better.
Hey, everybody! Me and Joe and Flo, we're getting married!
Congratulations. Jesus, who cares?
Oh my goodness, Joe!
You'll do fine.
Well, salutations and what say. How are you doing, both, Theodore?
Weirded out, mostly. Would you look at those two?
Liberation Day! Fastest going hangout cover in the world!
Must be nice to live in your libido all the time. What's the matter? You look a whole lot more than just plain old weirded out. Tell Owen, man.
Well, I don't know. I mean, you know, I'm thinking about dropping out. You know, well, I'm pretty sure. Well, you know.
Big decision, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it really is. You know, I've been thinking hard about it since last semester.
College is not for you, right?
I don't know. I mean, I'm not for it. It's not for me. Something. You know, it's been rough. All my professors look at me lately like I dropped out of a tree or something. Professor Keene, right? The fall semester, his world lit class, and he's talking about the Byronic hero. And somebody says, what is that? And he says, the Byronic hero is always described as dark and brooding. And then he looks at me and he says, as opposed, for example, to bland and doltish. Everybody was just laughing. I just wanted to get up and walk out of there, you know?
Oh, come on. You know what Keen is like. He always does that to people, and it's always to people he likes. Or maybe wants to shake up a little.
What?
They told me in a poetry seminar once that I had a hemorrhoid reading voice.
I mean, shit, that's okay for you. I mean, that's your area, you know? Plus, I mean, he made me feel like a complete and total moron, you know? And there's all this other stuff, you know, with Dulcie. You know her.
I think so. Cute little brunette, always runs around here half-dressed. She's blonde.
Blonde?
Yeah, it's a word I coined. It means eminently chewable.
Oh, yeah, right. Well, anyway, we were going together all summer, you know? And we were camp counselors. And then we get back here, and she tells me she's seen other people. I mean, you know, we signed up for the same classes in the fall, and she's in some of my classes this semester. I just started cutting like crazy, you know? I mean, I used to be a 3.0, and now?
Ferguson, you faggot, come on, we're through already, coaches, wait!
Shit.
Jock!
Anal aperture.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna do it, you know? I mean, it makes sense. Everyone I've talked to so far thinks it makes sense, and I think it makes sense. So, what do you think?
Well, it's a tough decision, that's what I think. I mean, sometimes you're in the right place at the wrong time, or the wrong place at the right time, or the wrong place at the wrong time. But hey, if you're not happy with what you're doing, maybe you want to be doing something else, right? Right.
Ferguson, you dick cheese, come on, I gotta go bench press. Shit.
Gotta keep those guys in the cage.
Scott or Taylor? Oh, nothing. Just talking to myself, I guess.
Look, Tate, the only one who can make this choice is you. I mean, what's college? For me, it's a place I can read all day and not get house for it. But there's maybe 2 teachers here who can challenge my brain, so it's okay either. Graduate school, that's where I'm going. Last year I didn't know that, right?
Right.
This year I do. The only one who can really make this choice is you. If you want to do it, drop out. Only one knows is you, right? Absolutely.
I need a cup of coffee. You want something?
No, I gotta hit the library. Huge paper for teen coming up. Hey, look, Ted. Do not, and this is practically a quote of the Golden Bough, do not sweat it. That was a joke.
Oh, right. Listen, no sweat, Owen. I mean, I'll be seeing you, you know. I mean, even if I do drop out and everything, and, you know, I most likely will. Even if I do, I'll see you around. I mean, you know me.
Always. See ya.
The king is frequently a magician as well as a priest.
Did you see that guy?
Yeah, hi. No! Yes! No! Yes! No, Joe. We never tried it that way.
Don't you wish you were left by Twinkie? That's what you like to be.
Teddy. Oh, God.
Professor King, how are you?
Ted?
Ted!
Oh, how are you? Oh, God, other than coffee stains.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all right. Come on, sit down. Here. Well, I've been looking for you. How are you?
Okay, I guess.
One piece?
Sure. Well, no. All right. Nah. So, how's Jack?
I haven't seen him. We broke up.
So where you been?
Oh, I've been around, you know, around. I've been going through a lot of crap lately, you know?
Oh, right. Dulcing, huh? I saw her before. What a dipshit. Good riddance, Teddy.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you're into strippers, what else does she have going? You can do much better than her, believe me.
Yeah, well, sure. Absolutely, I guess.
Believe it. Well, anyway, listen. About Saturday, you're going to be there a little early, right?
Saturday?
Saturday. The meeting. Oh, Teddy, you really forgot about it? You don't have anything ready? Damn it.
Listen, Annie, I mean, I've been really going through it lately, you know? I mean, it's been one thing and another, you know? I mean, I'm thinking of dropping out. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna drop out. I've been really seriously thinking about it. You know, the hell with this place and goodbye, good riddance, you know?
Great. Thanks a lot.
Come on, Annie, now don't.
No, listen. We had to go through a lot of prep to get this paper going. Practically begging the SGA for a few lousy bucks. I mean, didn't we name this paper Our Way? And we all have to make it happen then. You didn't do anything, Teddy? Not even a cartoon?
Listen, I've been under a lot of pressure lately, you know?
Oh yeah, like what?
Dulcie, teachers, grades, life. Jesus, Annie, you just don't know. Nobody knows or cares.
Oh, God. So you're having a few problems. So what? I mean, our first issue comes to print in 3 weeks. We need your stuff. I mean, all right. So you're having some problems.
Some?
Are you failing your courses?
Almost.
Almost doesn't count. It's sophomore slump. So what?
Listen, I was a 3.0, and now...
This paper was your idea. You know that? Yours and Lonnie's. And now you're just going to turn your back on the whole thing. I mean, wasn't that you up on that soapbox last year? We need an alternative newspaper on this campus to tell it straight. Down with the banal banner.
I didn't say that.
You certainly did.
I didn't say banal. I said banal. I'm just joking.
Well, I'm not laughing.
Come on, Annie. Now look, you guys are the ones who did the important stuff. I mean, you and Jack and TH, you got the money from those student government jerks and all that. I mean, you don't need me. You can get anyone to do your illustrating for you. You don't need me.
That's right.
See? Nobody needs Teddy.
What you?
Do? Well, listen, Annie, you know, I don't know. You know, this is a big decision. You know, it isn't simple. See, sometimes you're in the right place at the right time.
Nobody thinks it's simple. But everyone's been through this kind of down in some way or another.
Oh, yeah?
All right. So maybe they haven't. But come on, look on the bright side of things. You can still have the paper if you want it.
I don't know what I've got.
Teddy. God, when Jack and I broke up, it was tough. I mean, 2 days before Christmas. But can he survive? He can make it.
Think so?
I know so.
You and Jack broke up, huh? You want to go out?
No.
Oh. Well, listen, I don't know. You know, my head's about to bust with all this. I can't. Johnny Scott! What? That's who it was. Johnny Scott! Oh, my God.
Huh?
I was trying to remember this guy's name. Johnny Scott. Oh, Jesus! Oh, my God! He didn't stop! That's what was so funny. He didn't stop. Oh, my God. He just kept on running. He got a good time, too, you know? Oh, my God. That's great. Can I get some of yours? I'm wearing mine. Ah! Now that's something we should take on in this paper. The food in this damn place. Well, anyway, let me tell you this great story. See, there was this guy, you know, Johnny Scott, and he was running, right?
Thank you. Thank you.
Wonderful.
Yeah, I'll pull it in.
I have some questions about who wrote what and where did some of the material
All the
come
other
from.
material was written by John Jory, who's the artistic director of Actors Theatre Louisville. The last piece is mine.
The last piece is yours.
It's in the collage collection. That's in my thing. Thanks, dude.
Sure. My pleasure.
Very
Oh, thanks.
Very nice.